Okay, so as promised, you guys, I'm presenting your new project, which is going to be your final project. So make sure you're paying attention and understand what is going to be expected of you. So this project is called In a Different Way. And what you're going to be doing is you're going to be selecting a card from one of this beautiful pile, right? Let's say you pick a card and you get Louise, right? And there's some art on there. You're going to look up Louise, let's say for an example, and you're going to research her, and you're going to write down 10 facts about the artist. And then after that, you're going to look through some of the artworks that they've done and pick your favorite one, okay? Then after that, you're going to write out your ideas in your sketchbook. You're going to list the materials that you want to use. So this is a multimedia piece. It's your final, which means you get to use materials that you have in this semester and maybe in the past. Okay, so like let's say you did watercolor in Art 1, you can do watercolor, right? You can do coloring pencil because you guys did coloring pencil. You can do a print, you can do oil pastels, you can do graphite, okay? Those are some selections of like what you can use. Then you're going to come up with an apparel or a product, for example, a backpack or a hat or pants or socks, shoes, a basketball, a soccer ball, a skateboard. You know, if you really are motivated, you can even do a bike or like a car, right? And then you're going to put that piece of art that you create in a different way on that item. Does that make sense to you guys? Do you understand? Okay. And then you want to make sure that your final piece is on a whole piece of paper. For example, if you decide to do a pair of socks, those are kind of small. I want it to fill the whole page. Okay? So let's talk about this some more. So I know that you understand. I chose Leonardo da Vinci's Mona Lisa. I got inspired by this artwork particularly. It's the most famous work of art that he's created, and it's also the most valuable. Okay, it's hanging at the Louvre.
Yeah.
If you know how to speak French, because I don't. That's in Paris, France, and it's an oil painting. So those are some of the facts that I grabbed from learning about Mona Lisa. And then, you know, artists have recreated this painting over and over and over and over again, 100 million times. It's a really popular thing to recreate and use and recreate again. This is an example of that. What are some things that you notice that are different from the original Mona Lisa? Yes, Danny?
It's not it looks like it's magazines.
It looks like it came out of a magazine. Yeah, like kind of cartoony, kind of pop art, right? It reminds me of something that would be on a billboard or spray painted on a train. Okay, what about this one? What do you notice that's different?
It's texture.
Yeah, it has some texture. What about the background? Is it the same?
No.
No.
Different.
Right, it's different. Okay. What about this? What do you notice about this one?
It's an ad.
Okay.
It reminds me, I forget his name, but he did the like cans.
Okay, Andy Warhol?
Yes.
Yeah.
Andy Warhol.
I can see that because there's Coca-Cola,
Mhm.
right? And then there's a Whopper, or I don't know if they're trying to advertise for Burger King or McDonald's, I'm not sure. Good. And then Miss Krantz can help us name the artists that they're referencing here.
So the two figures down with the heart is Keith Haring, and then the background where it says pop is Roy Lichtenstein, who did a lot of like polka dot references and used like newspaper and magazine ads as his inspiration.
And then I think this might be the last example of recreating Mona Lisa, but they did the Day of the Dead. There is an actual McDonald's advertisement on here. They put New York City, Paris, France. I'm not familiar with this skyline, so I don't know. But I do see the Grand Canyon and some other famous states that are in this piece. So they had fun with that. It's also a print. Maybe if you can tell.
Yeah.
Okay. Now that recreating Mona Lisa in a different way, like you saw in those examples, you'll be putting it on an apparel item, or like I said, a basketball, football, soccer ball, and making an item out of it, like this sock. Okay, they kind of used the Mona Lisa, original Mona Lisa, that one. Okay, what's happening in this t-shirt? Do you guys know what Mona Lisa's doing on the t-shirt?
She has something on hand.
Yeah, it's a cell phone, and doing what with it? What do you guys do on Snapchat? Taking pictures of yourself. Okay, they're definitely trying to relate to today's society where, you know, girls in general, I don't know about the boys, but I know girls like to do kissy faces on Snapchat. Okay? This is supposed to be funny. Okay, what about this? Do you know who that is? Do you guys watch The Simpsons?
No.
Okay, that's Lisa, the daughter. Get it? Mona Lisa?
Oh
my gosh.
Yes. Okay. Oh, a backpack. I actually kind of like that.
You have a backpack too.
I do. See, this is my inspiration, my backpack. Right? What's going on in my backpack that's different with Mona Lisa?
Headband.
The headband, what else?
Very biker gang.
Okay, yeah, she has some tattoos. She has some gold chains. Yeah, red hair, tattoos on her face. Very interesting. I like that. The background is also different. They played along with cools and hats, right? Oranges and blues. Alright. That's the end of that presentation. So, before I move on to the next steps, I want to go over one thing. This is Scream. Who's familiar with this painting? Tiffany, Brielle. Okay, a lot of you, so talk to me. Do you know who the artist is? Edvard.
Edvard.
Yes. I know his first name is Krantz. What's his last name?
Munch.
Munch. Edvard Munch. Okay, do you guys know what material it's made out of?
That's
Oil
oil
pastel.
pastel.
Oh, okay, good. So you know some art history. Awesome. So this is the original piece. Okay, it's kind of edited, right? They edited it to make it look brighter, but it's that. Tell me some ways of how you could recreate it to make it look like the piece, but make it look different. Go ahead.
You could take the movie Scream and put like Ghostface.
Yeah, that would be cool. Yeah, that's a good example. I like that. Danny?
Change the background color.
Okay, what would you change it to? because it's orange, so maybe use a different color,
Like yellow.
or make it more aligned, or
Make it more colorful.
okay, colorful and fun. Okay, awesome. I can work with that. Anyone else want to give a try at how you would recreate this piece to make it look different? What about? Go ahead, Danny.
Change the direction of the lines.
Yeah, you can make it up and down instead of, you can make it vertical instead of.
Or you can do it the opposite way. Like,
Okay, awesome. I'm glad that you're thinking creatively here. What about like using your favorite character?
Like
Or-
change the whole entire theme
Or you
itself.
yeah.
You could make it more pop. You could do it watercolored. Change your materials to make it look different.
Awesome. So you guys kind of understand a little bit about how this project is supposed to work. Any questions? Okay. Ms. Krantz, do you have any feedback on how you would recreate this piece?
Oh, how I would?
Yeah.
Well, I would make him Harry Styles.
That's awesome. That's
And maybe add some glitter and rhinestones or something in the
That
background.
would be so fun.
Yeah, I would have fun with it.
Yeah, because I think the theme is supposed to be like there's afraid of something. So
Yeah.
you could do the opposite theme of like, hey, they're really excited or they're really happy.
So maybe when Miss J is telling you guys to do it in a different way, maybe it's in your way, right? Like how you would want to make it if you were to make it, right? Like
Right.
make it more personalized or the way you would love to see it, you know? So make
Yeah.
it fun for yourself.
Yeah, most definitely. Okay, awesome. So no questions? We're all good. Okay, so now I want you guys to come up here and randomly pick an artist. You can only choose one time.
I'm not
Okay.
trusting this.
One time.
I'm so scared. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. I got Maya Yook. This is so cute. The beam? That is
From Chicago.
very Midwestern.
Nice.
Look at mine. It's kind of all over the
Am I
place.
able to look
Who'd
up
you
there
get?
on the internet?
You need to be looking up the
Nice.
artist,
Kind of what my mind
getting in your sketchbook,
Okay.
writing 10 things about them, and finding your favorite piece that they've done.
You can just use my iPad.
Alright, did everybody get a card?
Oh,
Yes?
yeah.
Alright. The cards are
Whoa.
going away. Alright, so I'm gonna come around and actually talk to you guys about the artist and your facts. So please be prepared for that.
I cannot do this artist. This girl
Can we stop?